Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Jujutsu Kaisen episode number 5 reaction. Alright, the previous episode we got inside that prison, the cursed womb or whatever it was called. We were actually confronting that, and unfortunately Gojo Sensei is not here, so we actually had to go with the first years, that is Yuji, Nobara and Fushiguro, and they were tasked in getting the people out of there. That was their task. Obviously there was a special grade curse over there, so we were not supposed to go and confront it. However, you cannot do anything if it comes and confronts us. So that's what happened. It came towards us, and we got to see how strong it was. Like, Nobara was very quickly like isolated somewhere, and she had her own fight, while Yuji and Fushiguro were fighting the actual thing. And yeah, it was troublesome. So Yuji decides to bring out Sukuna, but if he does that, Sukuna threatens that he's going to kill his friends. So what he does is he asks Fushiguro to take Nobara and get out of here and put out a signal. Then he's going to unleash Sukuna, and he does that. And Sukuna comes in, beats up the special grade. At first, he tries to make the special grade go and kill the friends, but he's too freaked out. He doesn't do that. So yeah, he kills the special grade, and then he's like, all right, so if you want to change. I'm pretty sure you're going to take control of your body back again. But then after he realizes that something happened and Yuji cannot bring back, come back outside his personality, take personality outside, he he's happy. Obviously, Sukuna's like, yeah, I've got this body now. So let's see what happens, what Sukuna does here, and whether Yuji is able to get like his body back or something. Let's see. Either way, yeah, let us begin episode number 5. So I'll be putting the subtitles on the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let us begin. Right, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Yep, there you go. I like how he like asks multiple times, trying to figure out whether he's actually not able to come out. Oh boy. Oh my god. What the? That. Yeah. However. Yeah. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Okay. He just tears off the dress. Damn, this is bad. Run. Oh no, wait. Oh, he's gonna try to kill him. Um. Oh. That. Oh, he's consuming the fourth one, I think. No, was it, or is it the third one? Positions are reversed. Oh boy. Okay, so yeah, if Yuji tries to take his body back, he'll just die because he doesn't have a heart in him. Oh, that's not good. Hmm. So Sukuna can survive even without a heart. Interesting. I'm guessing that is why they had to seal him off. They weren't able to like completely, obliterate him because he probably just come back. Hmm. Hmm. Curse who must die too. Whoa, what is this? What was that? No, he doesn't have his heart. I guess. Well, it's. Hmm. Yeah. Reverse curse techniques. Is it? I guess he's inside his body. So. Oh. Okay. Oh my God. He can easily. Okay. All right. Yeah, he's not even taking his hands out of his pockets. Okay, there you go. He did do that. Okay. Oh boy. Oh no. Damn. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, good lord. Oh my, he's already here. Damn. Oh. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. That's over. Oh my god. What is? Yeah. My god. Demon dog widen. Created from shadows. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, because Yuji had a plan to. Wait, what? What was he talking about? Equally unfair reality. Okay, who is this? Oh, it's this person. Sumiki. The father who named me Megumi was not. Another cog in the machine of her. Hmm. Oh, he's unleashing his. Okay, what's going on? 8 grip. What's going on? What? Oh, is he back? Is Yuji back a little bit? Oh, he's back. Is he back? He's back. Okay. Wait, what about his heart? You're missing a heart. Oh no, here we go. Oh, okay. Um, so I'm guessing he's going to come back somehow. I don't know how, but somehow. What the? What is this? Taste Sukuna. Oh, okay. Yeah, they cannot see them, obviously, makes sense. What? Wait, what? I was thinking, like, what? Why would they do that? So just to kill Yuji, they did that? All right, that makes more sense. What type of lame excuse is that? Yeah. Yeah. All right, what's going on here? My age. Well, nobody didn't know him for much. Yeah. Oh, new character. Who's this? Kind of. Zenin. Wait, is that a panda? I've been seeing this panda in the opening, so. Wait. Yeah, what's there a panda with them? What's going on? What the hell? Cursed Tooth. Inumaki. Panda Senpai! Ah. What's that in his hand? What band? I love. What? Sister School Exchange. Ah. Yeah. Yeah. Extension. Oh. Wait, so you can play video games, that means. First day team battles, individual. Yeah, so what do you thought? Like video games? Okay. For now. Okay. Huh. Current position of humans and curses. Hmm. That is true, you know. That is true. Well, that's an interesting logic you guys have. Okay, who is this guy? Two conditions. Oh, interesting. Nah, I doubt that. Something's definitely going to happen. I'm kind of curious, how is he going to come back? Like, is it even possible? Okay. Hmm. Okay. That is. Oh, this thing is left. Is this a panda? Not a panda. Well, understandable. Wait, what? Yeah. No. Ah. Okay, that's it. So this episode, here we get to see obviously Sukuna is in Yuji's body and Yuji cannot come out. So yeah, what does he do? Obviously he goes towards goes outside and yeah, talks with Fushiguro, and Fushiguro is just there. He at first Fushiguro is like, oh, the innate domain is gone, so he must be coming out because he didn't know at that moment that Sukuna's out, still out. Yuji hasn't been able to control him. So yeah, but Sukuna just comes out and he's like, oh, he's not coming back, and then he talks about how this happened because he is using him without any kind of pact. It's a matter of time. He's going to come back. So what he's going to do is that using this little amount of time he has, he will be making it so that Yuji won't be able to survive if he comes back to this body. What does he do? Takes out the heart and just like tosses it away. So yeah, him being a human, if he comes back to his body, he'll die. However, he is Sukuna unless and until like Yuji comes out, Sukuna will be able to control the body because he doesn't need any heart. And that was the logic, which was pretty smart, I have to say. It was an interesting plan he had, and he was like, yeah, and the little amount of time I have, I'll try to kill you. And that was the whole plan, which was, yeah, I have to say this was quite smart for Sukuna. By taking out his heart, he yeah he was able to render him completely useless. If he comes back, he'll die. He'll just die. So Fushiguro realizes that he has to stop him now. So Fushiguro starts like the battle between him and Sukuna starts. Fushiguro and Sukuna. And yeah, okay. Now before that, we get a little glimpse of this lady. I'm not sure who she is. Um, what was her name? She mentioned her name. I forgot. Okay, he says the only thing granted equally to all is an unfair reality. That's kind of deep. And we get to see the girl, and we see that the girl is laying down somewhere, and she has these markings on her head. So not exactly sure what that is, but it's probably something related to the curse that he said that this person got or something. Anyways, now we see that a little bit brief glimpse of that, and then we are back to the battle again. And yeah, Fushiguro and Sukuna starts fighting, and here Fushiguro tells Sukuna that, oh, he's definitely going to come back. He's not going to be afraid of death. He's definitely going to come back. However, Sukuna's like, oh no, just a moment ago he was scared, and I doubt he's going to come back. So obviously, they both are like confronting each other, and he Fushiguro tries to find out some method so that he could heal the heart, and he's thinking like, oh, like his hand is back, which would mean he used some reverse like curse, something. What did he call it? Reversed curse techniques. Okay, so he used that, and that's why the hand is back. And he's thinking, if I'm able to make him use that to make the heart come back as well, maybe it'll work. And he says that Sukuna is incarnated. Even if he can live without a heart, it should still be damaging him. um, I'll make him heal his heart before Itadori returns. I just have to make him believe he cannot beat me without a heart in his body. Now, he tried his best to do that. However, in the end, we get to see it was of no use. Because, yeah, Yuji comes back before and he dies. So, Fushiguro's like, yeah, let me do, like, even if I'm not really, I wasn't able to confront the special grade, that we have fought before, still I'll have to do this. So he brings out his Shikigami, uh, the Nue, the flying thing. He brings that out, and now the battle begins. Obviously, Sukuna's too strong. He's just like, hands in his pocket, just dodging this, and then the Nue is also coming and like, trying to help him, aid him in fighting. However, it's not working. And my God, Sukuna hits hard. Um, Good lord. He also summons Orochi, which is obviously a snake, and Sukuna is just easily able to just destroy it. Now, here's one thing I'm thinking about: the Shikigamis that are dying. For example, previously that dog, now Orochi. Will they be back again? Will he be able to summon them back, or are they like actually dead? They won't be able to come back. That's one thing I'm kind of curious about. I'm sure I'll get my answers eventually. However, this is one thing I'm thinking about. Either way, yeah, Orochi's gone, and Sukuna just comes in and is just behind him, grabs him, and just chugs him out. And yeah, and like I said, Sukuna hits hard. He's just punching him so hard that he's destroying buildings, one, two, three buildings at the same time. And then Sukuna's like hitting him on the roof, and he's like just penetrating the roof and just getting down completely. And yeah, like this is some like crazy level fights, and like what can I say? It looks so unusual seeing, like, like just look at Fushiguro. He's like a normal, like, high schooler kind of, like, he has that type of a what can I say? He has that type of a, like, physique, and he's like a normal high schooler, a teenager. He looks like that. So seeing him getting hit that hard and just destroying buildings and everything, it's actually kind of unusual, and it's kind of, what can I say? Kind of disturbing, because like we've seen this before in other animes as well, other shonen animes like Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z, One Punch Man. This level of fighting we've seen where they attack you and you just destroy 5 or 6 buildings at the same time. Something like that happens. However, in Dragon Ball Z, One Punch Man, the characters are, like this tall, this big, and like this muscular, and they look like characters who can actually I don't know, like get hit and will be able to take that hit. However, here these students are just normal students. They look like you and me. Their body, their physique, their height, and everything is just like you and me. And so seeing Fushiguro being hit like that is kind of disturbing, really. But either way, he's getting hit, and he just, like, the Nue comes in, tries to help him out. However, it doesn't work, and yeah, now Fushiguro's there, like, like almost going unconscious, and he's thinking like Demon Dog and Orochi are down. So, and he like, makes Nue go back as well. And here, Sukuna says like, oh, you're using an interesting way of like, like using your curse power. Your Shikigami are created from shadows. Now, here's one unusual thing that Sukuna says that I'm not exactly sure what he meant by that, but this is very unusual. Let me go to that part. Okay, where is that section? He looks at him and he says, it's not the generic technique that uses charms, it's adaptable too. And he says, I don't get it though. Why did you run back then? This part is unusual, what he says. I'm like, oh, why? Because he wasn't able to defeat him, because Yuji had a plan, and Yuji said like, oh, take Nobara and go, and like, like I'll let you, then let me know, then I'm going to unleash Sukuna. I was like, yeah, that is why he left. But here Sukuna says something unusual here. He says that, what a waste of talent, whatever, either way, that won't be able to fix this. Fushiguro says he's figured it out, huh? And he says, you're risking your life over stupid crap. This brat isn't even worth that much. So here we go. This conversation was a little bit unusual, wasn't it? He says that, like if you use that, you could have easily, like done something. However, you decided to go like just run away over there? Why did you do that? And he also says that, oh, that is not enough to heal this. What that is he talking about? So this kind of indicates that Fushiguro has something he's hiding, some kind of a, I don't know, like a secret power or technique, whatever you call it, and he's not showing that to us. This kind of indicates that. I'm not exactly sure, but it indicates that. Either way, here he again thinks of, like what he was thinking. Only thing granted equally to all is unfair reality. And here we get a little bit more of the person he's thinking about. This girl, she says, if I have the time to curse someone, I'd rather spend it thinking about those precious to me. And he says there was no room to doubt what a good person she was. She deserved happiness more than anyone else. Um, Sumiki, that's her name. Sumiki was cursed. So I'm not sure who this person is. Maybe his friend or something. I'm not sure. Maybe something like that. That a person he knew, and this girl, she got cursed. All right. And he says, like, the father who named me Megumi with no regard for gender is still off living as he pleases somewhere. He's not happy with the fact that his name is Megumi, because it is, like it's a girl's name, isn't it, Megumi? I guess gender neutral as well, kind of. He says karma isn't fully automatic. Evil people can only be judged under the law. Okay, interesting. He's like, no, karma, like it's not automatic. We have to take steps. That is why he's like, he has so much faith in law. And he wants to make everything right. Jujutsu sorcerers are just another cog in that machine of retribution. So this is basically his, like ideas or way of thinking, looking at the world. He's like, oh, if something bad happens to someone, karma obviously is not automatic. So we, the Jujutsu sorcerers, being a cog in the wheel, it is our duty to see that justice is provided, that karma hits back. And that is why he has joined this, I'm guessing, the Jujutsu tech. And because he wants, he doesn't want the similar thing that happened to this girl. I forgot her name already. Anyways, he doesn't want anything like that happened to her happening to anyone else and not getting retribution for it. And that is why he is here. I want more good people to enjoy. There you go, to enjoy fairness, or even if only a few. Okay. So we can see that something has changed within him. And he says, I will save people unequally. And, like his aura is coming out, his curse. And here Sukuna realizes something. And Sukuna's like, oh, that's interesting. So yeah, you're unleashing your, power. This is where you start burning through your life. Okay, now, while he's having this conversation, well, in that case, show me Fushiguro Megumi. And he says something, sacred treasure, swig, and ring, aid grip. And he isn't able to complete the incantation. He sees that, like Yuji's tattoos are going away, like Yuji's coming back, and he realizes, like, oh, I don't need to use my power. And he says that, just so you know, I don't have any logical reason for saving you back then. The question that Yuji asked him, why do you save me? Even if it was dangerous, I couldn't bear to see a good person like you die. I did have my reservations, but ultimately it was for selfish emotional reasons. That's fine though. I'm not a hero. I'm just a sorcerer. And Yuji also says, like, oh, I've not regretted saving you. And he's like, oh, I see, you've put more thought into this than I've thought. And then he's like, oh, I'm almost done for. Live long. And yeah, he falls down. He doesn't have a heart, obviously. He won't be able to survive. So there you go. Now here at this point, obviously, what can I say? Like I know that he's not dead, because obviously, I'm pretty sure he, in the manga is still ongoing and he's still there. We've seen, obviously I've seen so many like pictures of him in the internet and all that. So if he died this quickly, I doubt he would be so much popular. Like that is why I'm pretty sure he's not dead. So that's the thing. However, I'm curious. I'm like, how is he going to come back, and how is it possible? Obviously, it must be something that Sukuna will do. So let's see. Let's wait for the next episode. Either way, now we get to see these guys, these curses, following this one person, and they're talking to him about how they were testing Sukuna. I think like to test Sukuna's strength, and I'm like, what the hell are they talking about? Why are they trying to test Sukuna's strength? Sukuna's supposed to be one of the strongest. I have no clue what they're talking about. Like Sukuna is supposed to be one of the strongest, so why are they testing Sukuna's strength? Anyways, um, so this guy is like like there, and he's talking to these curses, and the curses are just following him. Well, obviously, no one can see it because they're curses, and yeah, he gets into a cafe. All right, now we are back to this scene in the morgue. This guy, the guy who was with them, he is in front of Gojo, and Gojo's pretty pissed off. He's like, "Oh, so this was like a ploy against me, Like I was the one who made them, actually the upper higher ups, uh, decide that yeah, let's keep Yuji alive for now." And so when I'm not here, they decided to put the first years into this type of a crazy situation. And yeah, Yuji will obviously die there, and if not, and if the others also die, then it's like a little bonus for them. They're just trying to mess with me, aren't they? And yeah, Gojo's pretty pissed off. And now this thing, I was thinking, I was like, in the previous episode as well, I was like, all right, I understand Gojo is not here. However, who would actually even tell first years who are not that much proficient in fighting to go and confront a special grade curse? Like, I understand their main goal was not to confront it, but to get the people out of there. Still, you're the, they're putting them in that situation. Why? How much? What's that word? How much manpower are they lacking that they have to put first years in this type of a situation? Like I was actually baffled there. I was like, what's going on? Like, are these people like what are they even thinking? There you go. Gojo explains why, and it makes sense. Like they knew obviously that these people won't be able to survive. So that is why they deliberately made them deployed them so that when Gojo is not here, so that they're able to quickly take out Yuji. And yeah, and obviously Gojo's not happy about it, and Gojo's like, oh, like I'm pretty pissed off. Like these guys, they're just trying to harass me now. And just made my students just died because of that. And then he's like, okay, so what should I do? Oh, I maybe I should just kill them. And he's pretty pissed off, obviously. And now this guy's pretty like scared of listening to him. And in comes this lady. She looks like a doctor, I think. She's like, you're not usually this emotional. Yei-san. Okay, and she's like, he took a quite a liking to him, and Gojo's like, oh, I love all of my students. Like, I'm a nice person. And Yeri's like, don't torment Ichichi too much. He's got it rough, stuck between us and the higher up. And this guy is just like, oh, keep going, keep going. Oh my god. All right. Anyways, so now she's like, all right. So this is Yuji. She looks at him and she's like, so should I take him apart? Like, should I, like make use of his, I guess, body parts, obviously. And Gojo's like, yeah, like properly use it, make good use of it. So there you go. Now, again, like like this is the thing. Higher ups, like this is just. I feel like this is like a thing like which every shonen anime has. Like obviously the people who are strong and fighting, they're putting their lives in danger and doing stuff, while there's these people in the upper whatever, just sitting and twiddling their thumbs, just giving out stupid orders. Like I feel like every shonen anime has this. Naruto had it with the whole like the council, whatever you call it, I forgot the name. The higher up council, even which oversee the Hokage and all that. Bleach has that. Central 60, what was it? Central 49 or whatever, 46, whatever it's called. Yeah. What else? What are the shonen animes? Like every shonen anime has this. And here as well. Like some big top like whatever, just making stupid decisions, and incompetent people just sitting there and making stupid decisions. And yeah, this is one of them. Like it's baffling to me how these people are so freaking scared. They think that Sukuna is going to kill them or something. That is why they're like, oh, let's just destroy the little amount of finger that we have already gotten. Like what's that going to help you? What, how many did you destroy? 3 fingers, 4 fingers? You will be able to destroy if you kill Yuji at this point. Then what about the other ones? You think Sukuna won't be able to come out from that? Like it was, I'm pretty sure it was established, and Gojo told them that, oh, this is a perfect opportunity. Let Yuji consume all the fingers, and then we'll execute him so that Sukuna dies. But these people are so freaking paranoid, like they're just in their own place, just getting freaked out about it and thinking like, oh, let's just take this decision where we just kill him before he's able to consume all of them, all of the fingers, and just making like these type of decisions, which is just baffling. Like, yeah, great. Obviously they won't they won't do anything. They'll just sit down there and make stupid decisions like this, making other people's life a misery. And yeah, great job, you guys. Like, fantastic decision. Anyways, now after that we see Fushiguro and Nobara just in front of the shrine, and they're kind of talking about Yuji. And Nobara's like, oh, I'm not some simple person who's just break down when a guy I barely know dies. But then she starts kind of just suppressing her tears. And yeah, obviously both of them are kind of thinking about the whole thing. And this girl comes in, Zenin senpai, and she's like, oh, what the hell is going on here? Why are you with that face? Is this a wake going on or something? And the people behind her, the panda and all, they're like, oh, senpai, like, hey, listen, yeah, they actually lost someone. And Zenin senpai's like, wait a minute, why didn't you tell me that before? Now I look like a bad guy. And I'm like, what is this? This guy is a panda. And this one person, and I love how Nobara's just looking baffled. She's like, what the hell is that? What's going on here? Who are these people? Okay, now they introduce themselves. Let me see. Second year upperclassmen. Alright, Zen Senpai is the best of all students at wielding cursed tools. Okay, so she uses weapons, I'm guessing. Cursed weapons and all that. Okay. Cursed speech user Inumaki Senpai. Zenin Senpai, Inumaki Senpai. Okay. He can only speak in ingredients of rice balls. Interesting. Wait, how does anyone understand him? I'm guessing because his name is Cursed. Wait, what did he call him? Cursed speech or something? Cursed speech, yeah. So is that why? Maybe because whatever he'll say, like it's like a cursed something is going to come out. That's why he talks only in ingredients, like salmon roe and all that. Interesting. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure this guy is that guy in the opening who takes out like and kind of opens the zip, and his mouth has like some kind of a tattoo. So I'm guessing he keeps it hidden, his mouth hidden, because otherwise like the curse will spread or something. I'm not sure. Something like that must be. And he doesn't speak that much, that is why. And then the panda is here. Um. All right. Panda Senpai. Wait, why didn't he explain what he does? Okay, that's weird. He just said Panda Senpai. And I love how he's a panda and his name is Panda. There's one more, Okutsu Senpai, who's the only one I can openly respect. Ah, okay, okay. But for now, he's overseas. And Nobara's like, you're not adding more about the panda named Panda. Yeah, I was just saying, what about his explanation? Why doesn't he get an explanation? Anyways, I'm very curious as to how the panda can talk. Is that like part of his curse power or something? Interesting. That'll be kind of interesting. Wait, I remember a similar thing like this seen in another anime where like because of a power, some being got like a will. Oh, it was JoJo. Yeah, it was JoJo. Foo Fighters. Kind of like that, isn't it? I feel like about this panda is also kind of like that, where it got like a will because of his cursed power. Otherwise, it would be a normal panda. Anyways, let's wait. I'm sure they'll explain. Okay, so the panda says, in truth, we'd like you to participate in the Kyoto Sister School exchange event. That's a mouthful. Alright, Nobara's like, what the hell is that? Okay, Fushiguro says it's a get together with the other tech school in Kyoto. Okay, though isn't that event mainly for second and the third years? And it says, and those stupid third years are suspended right now. Oh, that's why they're going to. Alright. Alright, so what do you do in this event? Smash Bros. I won't lose if it's a Weaver. Oh god. And Panda's like, oh, let's make it a 3-man team. Okay, exchange event has the principals of the Tokyo and Kyoto schools each propose a form of competition to be held for an entire day over the course of 2 days. Oh, okay. Entire day over the course of 2 days. Okay, that is on paper. Every year, the first day is team battles, the second day is individual battles. Alright. Alright, so basically, battling, like using your powers to battle. Jujutsu battle were anything but killing goes. There you go. And he's like, alright, so will you guys do it? And they're like, yeah, let's do it. Like, they're like, yeah, we have to get stronger. And like, they're kind of thinking about Yuji. And they're like, alright, we're going to train you. Come with us. After that, we get to that guy again, the guy who's talking with the curses. Here is something that he says, which I have no clue what he tried to mean by that. He says that, so you're saying your boss wants to reverse the current positions of human and curses. Okay, human and curses, he wants to reverse it. So he's saying like, oh, the curses will live in the humans' places. Is that it? And he says like, well, roughly, slightly different. He gives such a weirdly understandable reason for them doing this. It's kind of unusual. It makes sense what he's trying to say, but at the same time, it's just a weird reasoning. What he says is like humans are made up of lies, so every positive actions and emotion they show always has a flip side. True. However, negative emotions like hatred and hostility are truths without falsehood. True, it is true. Like usually positive emotions has like a hidden side to it. Very rarely is it is fully positive. Not very rarely, but sometimes it is. Like for example, we're talking to someone and we're like, oh hello, how are you? Like very much nicely we're talking, but inside we're like, god damn it, let me get out of here. I can't be bothered. I have something else to do. Why do I have to talk in this way to these people? So that's the other side. Like most of the time we do have that. However, at the same time, there are also plenty of situations where we are fully positive. Like like where we are doing something we genuinely love or talking to someone who we genuinely care about. And then he says, yet negative emotions like hatred and hostility are truths without falsehood. Now, I would like to interject here. He says, like, negative emotions are usually truths without falsehood. I would like to interject here. There exist sundaras exist, you know. If you think about it, they're actually an exception to the rule. They actually, let's just think about it, you know, like what are sundaras? Basically an exception to this. They show the outer sun side, while in the inside they are dere, which is like a positive emotion. So there you go. I completely just refuted this statement. No, there does exist a few people in animes, obviously, which are sundares. Sundares are an exception to this rule. So there you go. Oh god. Any negative emotions like hatred and hostility are truths without falsehood. Okay. Since we are curses are born from those emotions, it's such an interesting theory. He says like since we are born from those emotions which are supposed to be truthful, we are the true pure beings, and that's why we want to replace humans. And I'm like, great. Well, what a fantastic reasoning. It does have a pretty solid reasoning, you know. Not gonna lie. And then that curse is like, oh, so that is why we are asking you, what can we do to defeat the Jujutsu sorcerers? So here he says like, oh, you have to fulfill two conditions, and the first one he says like involves a man known as the strongest Jujutsu sorcerer, um, Gojo Satoru, incapable of fighting. Okay. This is a little bit of a surprise, I'll be honest. I know Gojo is strong, however, I did not expect him to be the strongest. Interesting. So you remember the episode where he said that, oh, Sukuna, yeah, I can take care of him even if he's in his full power. I might be struggling with it, however, I will be able to defeat him even if he's in his full power. I was thinking, is he like joking, or is he like actually, does he actually have the power to stop Sukuna in his full power? He might actually not be joking. He might actually, at that moment, he might have been legitimate. And since here he says that Gojo Satoru is the strongest Jujutsu sorcerer here, so he's like the strongest. That's crazy. Yeah, that is crazy. So the strongest Jujutsu sorcerer is teaching these three. Wow. Okay, I actually was not expecting that. All right, that's the first one. And the second condition is gets Ryomen Sukuna and Itadori Yuji to your side. Then you'll be able to do something to the humans. And he's like, wait a minute, didn't Sukuna die? Not Sukuna, sorry. Didn't Yuji die? And he's like, who knows? I'm not sure. And then we suddenly see Flash go to Yuji, and inside Yuji's body, we see Sukuna's just waiting, and Sukuna says something. He's like sitting on his throne, and he's like, don't look inside me without permission. I hate it. Brat. And that's it. He's just sitting down there, and that's where it ended. So there you go. Obviously, it was pretty obvious that Yuji is not dead. So I'm sure he's going to come back. I don't know how, but somehow. Either way, that was it. That was my reaction to Jujutsu Kaisen episode 5. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe. If you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, and comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, and I'll check them out. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys next week with another episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.